All right. Now I fixed the sound. This is the B Cop's Guide. Hopefully the sound works. And Bull, I know you're turning on the Facebook watch party, right? So if anybody's on Facebook, they can watch us. We're back to our regular time. Hopefully we're back to our regular sound. I'm gonna check YouTube just to make sure I hear something. But what happened was Minicam is what we use.
Dave, you're on fire.
Yes. Well, you told me to go to hell yesterday, and look what happened one day. But so we use Minicam to broadcast, and there's apparently 2 different spots where you pick the sound. All right, we were up on YouTube. So there's 2 different places where you pick the sound inputs, and I was only doing one. I guess I don't understand why there's 2, or maybe there's only one that counts, and I was using the wrong one. I don't know. So is Facebook working okay? YouTube's working fine. And Bull leaves without any explanation at all. He just takes off. So I guess we're just doing the show all by ourselves while Bull just randomly just gets up and leave and doesn't do, even say anything. Just leave. And then freezes up. So
I don't even know where I started the watch party today.
Why? What do you mean?
I don't think it's on the play. It doesn't matter. It's live. We're working.
All right.
And let me see if there's sound. I don't even know where yes, there's sound. All right.
All right. So can you then start talking instead of just like randomly spewing words and getting up and walking away?
Hi, I am Bull Garlington. I am a writer.
So, yeah, who apparently when you're doing an interview, you give people homework, I guess, huh?
Well, here's the thing, man. So, like, my job is to talk to somebody and listen to all their stuff and then find the story, all right? And the guy I interviewed today was basically, he's a super, super interesting guy. International businessman and all that stuff. Super, super interesting. But he was kind of telling the story like bullets on a resume.
After kind of telling a story,
and no matter
stop. After kind of telling a story, you started freezing up and you couldn't hear anything he said.
The internet lag is bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know what causes it.
Probably my shitty internet.
But it's all right.
I was just saying that the guy wasn't telling stories. He was basically saying his resume out loud in a way. To him, it sounded like storytelling, but it wasn't storytelling. And so I kept trying to nudge him into a story, and it didn't work. And so I was getting frustrated. So instead, I told him to go back and find me pictures for the magazine I'm writing for, which means that he's going to go back through all of his old stuff and he's going to find a story and he's going to come back and that's what he's going to talk about. So
hey, that's actually pretty brilliant. That actually is pretty brilliant.
Yeah, well,
and it reminds me of something that just happened to me recently. A guy was because Annie pointed this out. A guy was retiring at work. He retired last week. And this is one of those guys who's really a kind of an anal retentive kind of guy, saves all the files and shit of all the arrests and stuff. Now, he's a sergeant, and I'm a lieutenant. But together, he was a sergeant when I was a police officer back in 15. And there was a CR number that he was doing, which is a complaint. He was investigating a CR number that had nothing to do with me. But he had, one of the things that he had to do was get the worksheets for whatever day that this complaint referenced. And so he was going through his old files and throwing shit away because he's getting ready to retire. And he goes, hey, this might be interesting to you. It was worksheets from about a month or two after I went on the street. So I was still on probation. I was still working with fully, older police officers while you're learning. When you're a probationary police officer, you can't work alone. You work with other police officers who have more experience.
Don't work alone.
Yeah. So he showed me these sheets, and it was funny because I brought it home, and I'm telling Annie, I'm like, look at it, I got these sheets, and well, that's nice. You want me to show it? My daughter made a painting. Look at that.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, a butterfly. I should have said something like, "Oh yeah, look, a bat." No, that would have been bad.
Yeah, be a good dad. Be a good dad.
So
you're amazing.
So he showed me the sheets, and I started going through the list, and I started telling stories about all the people on this list of stories, stuff that I would not have remembered in a million years, but the minute I looked at their name, I remembered a story about them. And I actually saved that sheet because I was thinking about writing some of those stories down.
You should. Whenever you're having trouble with there's a couple of ways to get people to kind of be better interviewees. And it depends on the person. It depends on why you're writing the story. But one of the things you can do is find tangible things. If you're at their place of business or in their home, when they start getting bored, you just kind of look around and you're like, well, tell me about this. And it sometimes doesn't even matter what it is. It opens up, it becomes a touchstone to better memories. So the watch party has died. And now I'm trying to restart it, and it's taking a long time. So I just want to let you know that.
It's surprising to me that you are that knowledgeable about how to get people into stories, but yet when we do these podcasts, you just want to wing it all the time and not even. I mean,
yeah. Dave, tell me about the San Pellegrino bottle that you've got right there.
Oh, you like?
Tell me more.
San Pellegrino.
Bring me into the story, Dave.
When you're burning hot, San Pellegrino quench.
I gotta go.
Wait, what? Are you serious?
No.
I thought there was an emergency, man.
Because you're like,
hey, all right, listen. Let me ask you a question. In this time, because I've noticed this, like right there, I immediately assume that there's some kind of emergency you have to go. And it's because I'm living in a state of low grade panic, right? So things that are like funny are not funny anymore. Because we have family members that are sick. We just had a police officer that works in my building died yesterday. We found out
about
today.
that. So
50 years old, and I didn't really know him other than he got into a fight a while back, and I had to do a report about it. But seemed to be pretty healthy. They didn't say whether he had underlying conditions or not. I don't know, but it's it's just too bad. I mean, it's just everybody's afraid. Everybody's afraid of getting it because they don't know if it's going to be bad. But the people who have other problems, are terrified of getting it. I mean, we're bleaching everything around here because my wife has asthma, even though she's staying over at my sister-in-law's house. So I have people walking in and looking at me expectantly.
I live with a scientist. Before Colleen was a lawyer, she was a scientist. Wow. And she was both an industrial hygienist and an occupational health and safety professional. So believe me, there's a lot of Lysol going on in the Garlington household right now.
Yeah. I did get up early today and go to Costco because I wanted to get more paper towels for my lovely wife to help sanitize the house where she's at today. So, but no toilet paper. I haven't seen toilet paper in weeks.
Really?
I haven't seen toilet paper or
Which brings me to the.
Go ahead.
Brings me to the subject of the bidet.
All right, what's that?
Today's bidet. No, I'm just kidding. I know you hate talking about that.
Oh, bidet. No, but I haven't seen. I have now. Granted, I sleep in the morning. I don't go out if I go out to the store till the afternoons. But I have not seen toilet paper in weeks. I haven't seen any Clorox wipes in weeks. I haven't seen any cleaning supplies in weeks. Luckily, in my case, I stocked up early, and so I'm still going based on the toilet paper that I stocked up on early. I don't know what to do if we start running out. I'm already trying to preach to my kids, about how when I was in the Marine Corps, we learned how to use 4 squares of toilet paper. 4 squares of toilet paper is enough. Only that big. Take more showers.
Yuck. I'm following the advice of my dog, which is to scoot along the backyard, and that's what I'm going to do. That's gross.
But yeah, I mean, it's even today.
So tonight we're going to...
No toilet paper. What are you going to do tonight?
I think we're going to order out to...
All right, Chris froze up again. So you're going to order out from where?
Man, Fogo
de Chao, I think he said. So as he froze up again.
Yeah. Yeah. Really, you can't hear me?
Wait, why don't you? Can I just make a suggestion? Fogo de Chao is all right, but I'm telling you, a better deal. And I know you're always looking for deals in the Garden Town. So Maple and Ash. If you don't mind driving downtown, you order from Maple and Ash. However much you spend, they'll give you a gift card to use once they reopen. So you get 2 dinners for the price of 1. You ain't getting that at Fogo de Chao. Maple and Ash has great food too.
Yeah, no, it's not going to happen.
Because you don't have any choice. You don't have any say in it.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. You're right. I didn't say that.
Why don't you tell her about the Maple and Ash deal? Have you guys ever been to Maple and Ash?
No, and that would be why we won't be doing it.
Well, tell her I recommended it.
I'm just glad we're ordering out because I'm tired of cooking.
Oh, yeah. You know what? We haven't been cooking very much at all. I ordered out like the last 2 or 3 days. I mean, part of it was because I had to review a place, so I had to get food from there. And then part of it was because I was just lazy. But today I'm making a chicken pot pie. So.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Yep.
I was going to make a vinegar pie.
What's a vinegar pie? And
because I wrote a vinegar pie is so I write for a magazine. I write for a health food magazine.
They don't print a picture of you though, do they?
This is a health food op. Yeah, they don't run my picture. And so they're having people ask for like recipes for stuff they can just pull out of their pantry as they're getting down to their last stuff, and poverty-based recipes, And so I did some research, and so back in the Depression, people used to make pies out of just. First of all, apparently people make a lot of pies up until recently. I don't know, but I wrote about water pie, which is like a custard, and the main ingredient is water, and it turns into a pie. And I wrote about vinegar pie, same thing. It's like a lemon custard, but instead of lemon, you use vinegar for the tartness, and apparently it's delicious. And then what was the other one?
Apparently, didn't you say you made it? I thought you said you.
No, I was gonna make it. Oh. I was gonna make it, then I realized it's gross. I don't want to do it.
Hey, a couple weeks the fine arts. There's a fine arts thing award show that I entered that's supposed to give out awards in next week. All right, so. All right,
so the fire's over.
What's that?
Glad the fire is over. Man, our connection, it's completely shit.
Yeah, you're gonna have to fix that today. Right? I think it's you. Because mine seems has not been unstable for the last couple days. I fixed.
No, it's me.
Yeah, well, I had to get rid of the flames because I let one loose and I figured we'd explode the house. So
must be careful. I've got my kids down in the basement doing broadcasting. My wife is doing a Zoom meeting. All my internet is being used up. So.
Well, if there's a better time, what's your son doing? What's he broadcasting?
plays League of Legends, and people watch him play. Apparently, very good.
Oh,
so.
All right. Well, I have to get ready and get dinner started. So
I think we should do every day. We should do a thing before we sign off. Is what did you do today that you would never have done if you had not been quarantined? So I don't know what to call it. Quarantining. Quarantine. So what did you do today that you would never have done if you hadn't been quarantined?
I got up at 9:30 and went to Costco, which I would never have done. First of all, I don't normally shop at Costco. I don't normally shop there anymore because my kids are older and I only really buy food for 3 people. But I also would never get up at 9:30 to go shopping. So,
me neither.
I figured they'd run out of paper towels if I got there too late. So, what'd you do today?
It didn't matter, did it?
I got there. No, I have paper towels, no toilet paper. So, what did you do today that you would not normally do?
I organized my Tupperware.
Really? I should do that.
There's nothing else to say.
I should do that.
I organized my Tupperware. That's it.
All right. Well, tomorrow we'll have some more topics to talk about. I had a couple of things, but if we get started into something, we're over 15 minutes now, and we're trying to keep.
Well, we spent most of the time not working.
Yeah, but now
at least they're set.
Our setup is right. So tomorrow we'll be, and if anybody on Facebook has any topics they want to bring up, they feel free. We're on YouTube, Beat Cops Guide channel on YouTube. So please leave messages or notes and subscribe. And you know what? I have not been loading it up this week to the website as an audio file, but I should do that so that we're back on Google Podcasts and Spotify and iTunes. So tomorrow about 4:00 we'll do the same thing. And tomorrow's our Friday show, so we'll be on a little longer.
Tomorrow's Friday. Today was Wednesday, so tomorrow is Thursday. Tomorrow's our Thursday show.
Yeah,
today was our Tuesday show. We don't have a Wednesday. There's no Wednesday this week.
No hump day. All right.
Nope, canceled.
All right, then. I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye, Bo.